Hey guys, welcome back to my home at the moment. Then we shift to the kitchen. I'm going to be making a proper perfect roast chicken. For me, I have not liked too many roast chickens all the time. Maybe once in a while I've had something years ago and I remember that. Because I have a problem with chicken that feels dry. A good roast chicken should be juicy inside, mildly flavored and have a crispy skin. That is what I will show you today. So first I'm going to add salt and pepper on both the sides. Garnish it well because it's a very subtle flavored chicken. So make sure you season well. Pepper. And then I'm going to flip it and do the same thing. Salt again. When you marinate it, make sure your hands get dirty because it marinates best with the hand. Seasoning is very important. So, and I like the generous amount of pepper because that really brings out the flavor out. No, brings the flavor out. Now I'm going to add cloves of garlic. You don't need to cut it, just throw it in because all the baking will bring out all the juices and the flavors. A generous amount. Because once they get stewed in the oil, it is yummy. Then we add some oregano. And of course, some parsley. Now add a generous amount of olive oil. Now mix it very well. Then when you place it back, make sure that the skin is on top, because the crispy skin is super important. Now the chicken is marinated and I will show you how to marinate the potatoes. I've taken 5 or 6 potatoes. I've kept the skin and cut it in these kind of sizes because this size is easy to cook as well. I'm going to just add some salt. Some pepper, some oregano, and of course olive oil. And then we'll give it a good mix. Now I'm going to add the potatoes wherever I find space. Basically, I want a crowded tray. Now instead of the potatoes, you can always put carrots, beans, whatever healthy options that you want. this is with potatoes, but this chicken is actually quite low in calorie because it's basically just seasoning and olive oil. So the day you don't want to have potatoes, you can add vegetables of your own choice. But marinate. Now, before baking, I'm going to cover this with a foil. When it comes to a perfect roast chicken, there are two things we look for. Most people do. The chicken being juicy and the skin being crispy. Now putting in the foil actually locks the moisture in. So we will bake this on 200 degrees Celsius for exactly 1 hour. This step was actually taught to me by my aunt, who I call Chotoma, and I never roast chicken without this technique because the texture of the chicken is that important to me. Now we are going to do one step which is going to make the chicken juicy, and when it comes to the crispy part, I'll tell you then. I have preheated my oven for about 10 minutes on 200. Let's bake. I have preheated the oven on 200 for about 10 minutes. So the settings is going to be on 200. On bake, bake means the heating will be on top and at the bottom, and I'm going to put it for 1 whole hour. So this 1 hour, you can take a nap. 1 hour is over. Now it's time to remove the foil. Now that I'm broiling it, see how crispy you like it. So we will turn it to the part where only the top is heated. Keep checking. When you're satisfied, your chicken is done. So the potatoes and the chicken are ready. The potatoes are boiled, the chicken is crispy, but then some of us like the potato a little more crispy. So I'm going to just get that crispy texture by putting it on the pan and tossing it in. I can also add some of these stewed pieces of garlic, which are delicious. This makes the potatoes crispy, which already has oil in it, which you don't need to add. And then it's time to eat. Oh, do give it a try. And can you hear the crispy skin? Anyway, do give it a try and do let me know in the comment section how you liked it. Oh, also follow every step to the T. Bon appetit.